First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of hop like that.
He's running out of time here. There's a screen pass to the running back. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they had a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Bringing pressure. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they finally stopped him at a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. And he's got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball is not intercepted.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Eludes a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Gets rid of it on the move. And is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Excellent field position here for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back, is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. He's got the 1st down and more. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up with the PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
And out comes the offense, set to take over here. It's a run to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Stout defense. They stuff it from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Gives it to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's got it right near the end zone.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. It sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion's probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Comes up with the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a roarer with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here, which is from sitting up here looking down, Chris. I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Will take over. First and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running back with the football. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Tailback with another carry. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40. The offense going with the hurry up. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got room looking for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And they're trying to punch it in here.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try the left side with a toss. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Makes a quick catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick pass. The catch is made. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper, the junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game that makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. The extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
He's past the marker, still on his feet. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarter.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Ball handed to the running back. He spins free, and he's in the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The ball is caught, and the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the goal line.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense really clicking here. They'll run it to the left. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the offense just takes a knee here. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.